So too bad we have just one person today, but anyways, we are going to start this session. So today we'll be talking about opportunity identification and taking action. So that's the goal, and the goal for me in this session for you is to take action to build a business, because that's the goal of why we're here. And can you just give a recap of what you discussed the last time? What did the instructor talk about? Because I didn't get a response from him.
Who?
From this guy. What's his name again? The other instructor.
The other one, okay, the Spanish, the Mexican one.
On Thursday.
No, the Kenneth.
Kenneth, yeah. So what did you guys talk about?
Let me get. So we talked about the project, and he said the entrepreneurship.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the entrepreneurship. He explained it, and yeah, he said get a problem and create a solution. And we talked about the unemployment. Yeah, so he said like next class, talk to 3 people, unemployed people, like talk to them and like get the feedback.
Okay.
So it was like about entrepreneurship. Place to place, from person to person is different.
Okay. Sounds good. So today I'm just going to follow up on that and see from where he said, give you guys an idea about entrepreneurship and the issue about unemployment right now going on in Canada and the turn when it comes to getting a job. So the best way for youth and young people in this time and era is to find a way to start a business, and it's good when it starts early, maybe when you're 20, 21, 22, 23, even 19, from 16. I wouldn't want to say 22. From age 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, you start your business at that point. In the next 10 years, you're set up for life. So that's the goal for every entrepreneur, to be set up for life, and so that you don't need to work to get your needs. That's the goal of entrepreneurship for me personally. So today what I'm going to talk about is showing you how to take action to build a business, because a lot of people are stuck in this loop of what should I do? I have this idea, I need to come up with a business plan, I have to have the right phone to shoot content, I have to have the best video, I have to have the best of everything. But you need to start with what you have. And I'm going to share a story with you. I don't know if you guys have heard, but first, before I do that, I'm going to just show you that first, opportunity is limitless. There's a lot of opportunity out there, and it depends on how you're able to take advantage of every opportunity that comes to you. Every lead is an opportunity, every interaction is an opportunity, and from every opportunity you get prospect that will buy from you, because that's the goal of your business, is to sell to people. When you sell to people, you make money. When you make money, you invest in the business, and you keep the circle running until when you get to a point where you want to scale the business into maybe a bigger brand and getting you to your ultimate destination. I don't know what the destination is for you. And the next thing I will say is you need to take action. Very important. You need to take action. And one thing I think that's really affected a lot of us these days is the ability to take action. For example, you might want to do something, but you keep having the idea, you're just stuck maybe on your phone, scrolling, just not the ability to take action, not wanting to feel uncomfortable, not wanting to experience failure, because in entrepreneurship you have to experience failure, and you're going to experience more failures than even successes in entrepreneurship. That's the truth. And that's one of the things that makes a lot of people scary from being entrepreneurs, because they're scared to fail. And if you're scared to fail, I don't think you would want to be an entrepreneur, because entrepreneurs, you fail more than countless times, and you win maybe once. And when you win once, you win forever. So that's where entrepreneurship works. So I'm going to share a story with you. I don't know, do you know this guy? He's an entrepreneur, do you know him?
He has a podcast.
He has a podcast. Do you listen to his podcast?
Yeah, sometimes, but
Sometimes. So this guy, his name is Alex Hormozi, and he is a renowned entrepreneur. And I would say he's the go-to entrepreneur for our generation because he speaks our language. And just a brief overview about his background. As you can see, Alex Hormozi was born into a family of renowned doctors. His mom and dad were doctors, and they moved to the United States as immigrants from Iran. So he had one of the best escape plan for him, which is to become a medical doctor, just like his parents. So that was the easiest path for him to have taken and to have chosen. But he took a different step, and at the point he was to decide at age 23 on what to do, he had two choices. One, either to go to business school and get an MBA, or to quit his job and become an entrepreneur. So, out of these two choices, I want you to guess which of them did he choose? Was to study for an MBA or to quit his job and become an entrepreneur? What do you think he decided on?
MBA or create a job?
Yeah,
Create a job.
like either to quit his job and become an entrepreneur, or went to school to study for an MBA. So what was for a master's in business administration? So what choice do you think he took at that point?
The creating a job.
Okay, becoming an entrepreneur, am I correct? Okay, sounds good. So he had to quit his job and become an entrepreneur. That was what he did, and he had to leave his comfort zone. He left his hometown in Baltimore, in the United States, and moved to Los Angeles, California. And from his study, he said he had just $5,000 saved in the bank, and from there was able to rent his first gym. And for renting his first gym, he had to sleep on the floor in his gym, and it was a very hard time for him as a young guy coming out. Like he going to square bottom in the corporate ladder because he was working in a corporate business and was earning well. At that point, he had to go back and become a personal trainer, earning minimum wage. And I remember sometime in the podcast, we said people were asking me if he went to school, but for sure he had a college degree. And this was some of the challenges he had to face in his journey. And he said when he was sleeping on his gym floor, even in his gym, there, just looking and gazing, there's a lot of noise. So for example, maybe you're living like on the ground of a building, and on top of the building, people are partying hard every night. That he had it very difficult for him to be able to sleep at night because of the noise at the roof. And he also mentioned that he lost everything twice. For example, he lost all his money twice. A lot of failed businesses, a lot of failed partnerships, a lot of failures he experienced. But right now he got married, and after getting married, he built successful businesses. For example, he built Gym Launch. And Gym Launch, he sold Gym Launch for $46.2 million in 2021. That was after COVID. And he also had another business, Prestige Labs, and that is a supplement company that was sold alongside Gym Launch. He also had another company called Allen, and this was a software company for fitness industry. So that was his life, and right now he runs a company that is called acquisition.com. This is a very, I took this picture online, not too clear. So you can see acquisition.com, and what they do is they run a portfolio company, they help businesses scale their business, and right now this portfolio company is doing $250 million plus annual revenue every year. So that's the annual revenue every year. And last year it broke a Guinness World Record on August 17, 2025 for the fastest selling non-fiction book with 2,917,443 copies sold of his $100 million money models. I was part of the 2 million body book. So I think I was part of, my number would have made it for 3. Yeah.
So he went from gym industry to writing books?
Yes, he has a lot of books that he wrote. I brought the book the last time.
Yeah, I saw 3 books here.
Yeah. So if you want to see the book, come for the next session, I'll show you the book. The one I bought, 100 million.
I mean, this company, the acquisition.com.
Yeah.
It's about books or what?
Like he helps businesses to scale their business. like he helps other business to scale. For example, if you run a business, he have a lot of workshops, a lot of content, a lot of information that you can.
About entrepreneurship.
Yes, and that's why he's trying to just
Like a trainer. Yes.
Yeah.
A coach.
Yeah, it's like a business coach, but not like really a business coach. He just does all of it. I wouldn't like limit him to being a business coach because he just does. He talks about business every day. That's what he does. So last year he broke the Guinness World Record, sold 2,917,443 copies of his book in 24 hours. I was part of those that brought the book to you. And Alex's journey to the top of the business pyramid is summed up as follows. And he said how to win. The first one is never stop. The second one is to get better. These are his words, not mine. And so I want to just ask how this applies to you and how you can learn from this experience, because as I said earlier, opportunity is limitless. There's a lot of opportunity everywhere that we just move by life, not being conscious of
We just
how
need
we
to
live our
change the
life.
glasses.
Yeah.
And we will see. Right, for real.
Okay. Yeah.
Like we need to change the glasses, the point of view,
Yeah.
and we will see like a different way.
Okay. Yes, for sure. I appreciate that idea, because for you to be able to see and just have the idea of, okay, I have this thing I want to do, and this is what I need to do, and shutting out a lot of distractions, because in this world that we live in, there's a lot of distractions, and most of us want to fit into the community, want to fit into our friend group. But one thing that really makes you stand out is being exceptional. And there was a time Alex Hormozi was talking about the idea of being exceptional. What makes you exceptional is that you are an exception from other people. You're not like other people. You can, for example, if your friends are going to go to the club tonight, you're going to sit down in your room all by yourself and work on your business because you are exempted from them. That what makes you an exception. You can't just fit in with everybody. And you see, even in the world that we live in right now, everybody is a conformist. Everybody wants to follow the crowd, chase the trend, chase the girl, instead of chasing their vision, chasing their mission on earth. They want to chase the guy, chase random pleasures, going to drugs, smoking, and there's a lot of things that goes on. And if you live in this kind of chaotic world that we live in now, if you're not determined and you're not focused and you're not grounded, you would find it difficult to pursue something meaningful. And as I said again, opportunity is limitless. And for you, Abdurrahman, what would you say were the opportunities you allowed to slip by in the past? What do you think were the opportunities you allowed to just slip through the ground instead of you capitalizing on it and taking up the chances you've given up? That you think, if I've done this differently, if I've done this differently, this would have been the outcome I would have gotten. What do you think?
Like the opportunities that I missed?
Yes, when it comes to building a business.
So back in 2022.
Yeah.
Yes. So my friend had an idea of creating opening a restaurant, but the new idea of restaurant. It was a restaurant in that area in Jordan, shawarma, shawarma. But this guy wanted to do something different. He inspired by Dubai, like they have it in Dubai. So some types of rice and meat and some sauces, like very delicious sauces.
Yeah.
So the whole idea in the sauces, you will eat the sauces like without anything.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had the opportunity to like he offered like if I worked with them just as an employee, then if I saved the money, like not taking the salary and invest in the same business, I will be a partner. But I said no, I'm out. So I worked the 2 months and I went out and they closed this shop and they went to they went to another place and take a bigger place they got some investor with them. So they moved to another place with 4 investors. And they are big now. Years later, they closed the whole business. They closed it, and they opened a teaching academy, online teaching academy.
Wow.
For teenagers and high school. Yeah, so they just found an investors and rent offices in some buildings. They got teachers and they filmed them. So their business, their work was about connecting teachers, filming them, editing, and they have now academy, very successful one.
Oh wow.
But yeah, it was my chance from a restaurant. But my friend, the founder of this idea, was a friend of my friend. So my friend went with him, and he's a partner now. He invested his salary, so now he is a manager. He started as an employee washing dishes in the same small shop, but now he was editing. Now he is the manager of he has 4 editors to montage and Photoshop of the lectures. Yeah, but I believe I have another trip in life.
Okay, I understand that it doesn't work out, and those opportunities still by. You think things worked out, they really worked out. And do you have any regrets or any about that, or you feel?
No, because I had many other opportunities. If I just invested my energy in one of them, I would be in another place. But I don't know, if this place is better for me or that place is better, because we never know the destiny of or the plan of the God. So I had another opportunity with my brother. He started to the garlic, so he started to sell garlic to restaurants.
Yeah.
So his idea just peeling the garlic, just peeling the garlic. So he started himself peeling the garlic. Then he got some people who want to do this work. So he just give them the garlic and they peel it.
Okay.
And put it in bags. Yeah, so I had this opportunity. He had the machine later, and he told me just stay at the machine and do the production thing, package the products, put them in a cartons box, and we will go bigger. And yeah, I get bored. I worked a month, then I said no, I'm wasting my time. I had nothing to do better, but I felt there was another place for me. So I said no. He stopped the machine, and he then stopped even the people who do it manually, and he found a trade man who a merchant who get this products ready. He just buy with them in some price, but he has to this happened when he grew up and knew the market. So now he cannot do whatever he want, because the market is small and everybody knows everybody. So if he want to sell for this restaurant or for this guy, that guy will know the merchant. So yeah, it's about connections now more than about production.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and another one about another relative. He had galvanizing. Do you know galvanizing? The metal plating.
Okay.
So the iron becomes. So paint the iron.
Okay.
You see paint with this black paint.
Yeah.
But the galvanizing thing is it's covering the iron from rust, like to protect it from rust without with another metal. So you
Yeah.
cover it with another metal
Okay.
by electrochemical thing. So we covered with zinc.
Yeah, zinc.
Yeah. So it became shiny like silver
Okay.
and very nice. Yeah. So this is another one. And everybody like say work without a salary because they started from zero. They don't have the salary, or even small salary. But like for myself, I didn't care about the salary. But I thought like I have, if I learn like some business or like learn by myself, read like same as those books. I was looking for some people like this guy. I would create better than them. This is what pushed me. Like I should learn myself, and I will create my own business, not like being a follower for someone. So this is my idea. I said if I learn myself, I will go faster than those people, than work for them, because they don't need really like me, because they can find another person. Because I have skills. I'm not using them in this field, like peeling garlic or working electrochemical thing. It's just like a routine job.
Yeah.
So I said like they can find another guy, but I myself I have skills. I need to learn and use those skills, and maybe I will go faster than them.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm not regretting anything. I'm waiting now to learn and get to know what I have inside, because I believe like everybody like has the skill, and we just need to sit with ourselves, think, learn, connect. We will do something at the end.
Okay, really appreciate that. The insight with regards there will be a lot of opportunities, and you see that you have opportunities to use your skill to make more and to go farther than the opportunities you have missed in the past. So looking at this and where you are right now and where you want to go, so what kind of skills do you have that you think can help you, for example, in the next 60 to 90 days to get your first sale for the business? Like, do you have any skill right now? Okay, so you have a lot of skills. So what kind of skills do you possess right now?
I'm good at teaching. Like I worked in the past like teaching kids, and they did very well like in exams. 'Cause I know how to connect like with teaching. So this is one of the skills.
Okay.
I can explain like a complex thing. If I studied it,
Yeah.
I can like give a good example, like a good presentation. So this is one skill, and I'm not a shallow person. Like if I do some subject, I want to go deep and really know what it's about, and go deeper. So I'm not like I don't like scrolling. I just wanna like watch 3 hours video and know the subject. So this is another one. Like I don't think like, because I see people don't like this. Like they think they learn with watching 3 minutes video.
Yeah.
What other skills? I'm not a social person, but this is like you can say it's a theme for me. Like I'm not a social. I can sit alone like the whole day in the room doing one thing I can do, but now I'm having difficulty because as you said, like everybody has wasted wasted his time, club or drugs or something, girls, For me, I got addicted for some type of medication, like from a doctor, I get from a doctor. It's psychological. So it's not like an addiction, but I used to take it and I decreased my skills, my mental skills. So my excuse just this one, like just
Okay.
to get the clarity back to my mind and I'm doing it by detox and routine gym and those things. So this is the only excuse. I don't believe the money is excuse or the time, because 1 hour for you is different for 1 hour for another person. It depends on the energy and the concentration that you have. Yeah, I just believe this is my limiting thing. I want to do detox and get back to life.
Okay.
And the knowledge, of course, the knowledge will be beneficial.
Okay, what you explained, you said trying to break some bad habits and trying to learn deeper than just on the surface level. For example, if you watch a video for 3 hours or you go deep into a subject, you want to learn a lot from those materials you might have. So, looking at, we soon spoke about taking action and trying to take the bold step, because it's one thing to have an idea, it's one thing to watch a video for 5 hours, it's another thing to take what you've learned and take action on it and take the next step. For example, for me, what works for me is every time I'm trying to learn something, maybe for example, I'm watching a video, when I watch for 1 hour, I try to implement what I've learned, because that helps you to get ahead faster. For example, I watch a video for 5 hours, I don't take action. I just I wasted my time. It's just sitting in my brain. But when I watch something for example, 30 minutes, I pause, I take action, I'm sure I'm working as I'm watching, I'm able to move faster and I'm able to even make more wins than just instead of watching for 5 hours for 5 days, then sitting down, watching as I'm progressing and moving towards my goal. So looking at this and the skills you have right now and some of the things you want to do and where you want to go in the future, right now, do you think you have any problem with regards taking action for you? Looking at it, you can have a show taking action on things you want to do. For example, you say you're detoxing right now, you're trying to focus into the gym, trying to clear your mind, and that's a very good one. You're taking good action. But towards your business, have you taken any goal towards that? Or is there anything stopping you? Or what are the challenges you are facing that you think could help you to break free from what is holding you back right now?
I really don't have a clear vision yet about a business. I had many ideas in the past.
Yeah.
I did write them down, but by time your ideas they change, and for now, as a newcomer in Canada, I just think I need to clear my mind, and then I will see the opportunity. I'm not saying it, but I believe those opportunities. Yes, I saw the world in this vision before. Many opportunities. Instead of just studying in one field 10 years or 7 years, you can just connect and create business, and then get some people do it for you, and you will be in back end just controlling everything. Yeah, I see. You will do much more money than you work yourself. You just set a business here, set a business in another field, connecting things. I saw the world in this vision before, but now I feel I'm overwhelmed, and I don't know why. So I'm taking detox even from learning new things. On YouTube, every time I get to a video, I say no, I know enough now. I just want to clear my mind, to see the opportunity that might be around me, but I'm not seeing it.
So what kind of opportunities are you looking for?
I believe those I think opportunities will be in social media, like we said before, creating content in the influencers. I think they are very demanded now, not just for business, for politics things, for religious things. You see the influencers on social media. They have much more power.
Yeah.
Yes, and I see this field is good. Maybe if I learn some skill, I can be a personal trainer, like a very good skill, like advanced one. So yeah, this is another one. Like I see myself in.
Okay, so you're trying to learn a skill. So you're talking about personal trainer, am I correct?
Yes, yes. I see like this is good thing to do in this time because you see like normal jobs aren't good enough.
Yeah. So just like, are you a student right now, or you?
Mhm.
Are you a student? Or are you a student?
Yes, still student.
Okay, you're in university. What are you studying? Computer science.
No chemistry.
So chemistry.
Yeah, I love science.
Okay,
Physics.
love science, physics, chemistry. Yeah, in what year right now?
No, first one.
First year.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, I'm just overwhelmed, but I know like I have more skills to use.
Okay, so yeah, I would say you're in the right direction right now, and you trying to find the right opportunities, trying to stay focused, and now is the best time for you if you want to have a good projection of okay what you want to do and looking at the different opportunities you want to explore. Right now you're already in school, so you're studying for chemistry, and since you're studying for chemistry, is this something you want to do long term, or are you planning on switching field later on? Because as human beings, sometimes we might want to like looking for something new. But are you logged in on chemistry, or are you still not decided yet? Just
Yeah. I will continue my studies anyway. Like even if I created a business, I will continue the study in the dead time. You know, when I have like free time, I will study because I believe like everybody like you know in this generation want to be successful and open a business, but the ideas are like the same. Everybody copying another one, like the same ideas. But I believe like if I studied science, I would get more advanced ideas, more like solutions, more things to do in this world.
Really appreciate that. It's very nice that you have a projection of what you want to do, and you are really focused on what it is that you want. It's just the idea of finding the right time to take the right execution. And for what I can see, you're right now studying chemistry. The easiest thing you can do, just content you can post online is about chemistry. You study something, you just post a video, just explain what you've learned. You said you can teach people, you can explain things. You can just create short videos on, maybe you read something like in the library, you can just create a video, okay, today I read about this is what I learned, this is what I learned, and from there you can start building your content from there. And that's the thing I think you can just get your foot wet right now, because CCC are still trying to look out, and right now you're already in chemistry and you go to school every day, you pay tuition, so how can you get a return from your tuition? It's also to like use what you're learning in school, create content on them, and just share the ideas you have online. I think that's the right action you can take right now. So moving forward, I just want to explain like how does this apply to me, to you, to everybody. So are there any bad habits you're struggling with right now? What's holding you back from pursuing your dreams? Do you have any passion? Are you satisfied with where you are right now in life? So these 4 questions is something I want you to do. You have a pen, you have paper.
Yeah, I have notes.
Okay, notes on your phone. Okay, take notes on your phone. But you can take these down so that for the next session we're going to have, we are going to talk on this. But for now, I'm just going to look at this. You can just reflect on them, and so we can take a break right now. So like anything you'd like to discuss, clarify before we end the session today?
About those points? Yeah, I'm struggling with the medication thing. I'm trying to do detox, but I then have side effects like short breath and not good sleep, like waking up late. Yeah, so I'm struggling with some habits, and Yeah, and those habits are holding me back. Nothing else, I think. Just those. No money, no like bad friends, bad environment. Nothing else.
Okay.
I believe. Yeah, I have the energy, the time, and we can get the money like if we have, like we can get a loan if we have a clear thing to do with it. Passion, yeah, like to create like any good value, like solving problems wherever, like it doesn't matter in which field. But yeah, I love science, and like I would love to use science to solve a problem
Okay.
and create a value.
Okay.
Am I satisfied? No, I'm seeing myself now. The first step of the stairs.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, I wear like in 0 and in minus steps, but I'm now in the first one.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna. I'm fed up with this life. I'm not gonna turn back. No.
Okay.
So I might go slowly, but I'm not gonna go back. Like just front.
Moving forward, not
Yes, forward.
backward.
Yeah.
Okay, so look at this. You can just, for the next session, you have to come, just write this down on for the next class. You can circle back on that. So this will be what we first discuss on our next class, and we can from there proceed to the next phase, which is talking about branding and pitch development. I think I'll focus more on the branding part. Then Kenneth will talk about prototyping and creating the products. I don't know how that will go, but I believe he's going to do a very good job with that. So based on this, do you have any question, clarification, concerns, anything you want to discuss, anything bothering your mind, business idea, just based on what we discussed, anything you want to clarify, want to ask a question about the opportunities and the limiters, some Hormozi, taking action. So just let me know what works for you, and we can proceed from there. So
Yeah, I believe we don't have to worry about the future. Like just as you say, don't follow the bad side, the club and those things.
Yeah.
Use your energy, your time.
Yeah.
You will reach somewhere.
Yeah.
I'd like learn and adapt.
Really appreciate that, like you focusing on what you need to do and shutting out distractions, because you need to stay focused on the goal. Even when distractions come, you are aware that distractions are coming. And even if you give into distractions around you, you are aware that you are giving into distractions, not that you're just unconscious and just going through life without no direction. That even if you, for example, you slip off, or you, for example, you don't scroll for some seconds or for some hours, you're like, you're aware. That's one of the things we need to do as persons, as human beings in the world that we live in. Because very a lot of people live with right now is that people do things, they know they are doing them. Some might be aware, but some might not be conscious and aware of what they are doing. Yes, but I would say people are aware of what they are doing, but they might not be conscious and aware of what they are doing. And people just take a lot of things for granted these days because you can see whatever you like and get away with it. That's what we do. Especially on social media, you can insult anybody, you can type as much as you like, cause people without getting punched in the face. But back in the day, you can't do that, talk face to face, you're gonna get punched. But right now, people can just go to social media, say a lot of bad things about someone, and nothing happens. So, I believe this is where we are right now. And before we go, is there any question you want to ask? Clarification?
So do this guy like did something with AI, or he don't talk about AI?
He talks about AI. Talks like it's not like he talks about businesses, but he's more of like helping bigger businesses to scale. And if you're just a young guy starting out, his 3 books are the best place you can really get started with building a good business. I believe that if you read his 3 books, the $100 million offer, the $100 million leads, and the $100 million money models, I think you should be able to get a business started very well. Yeah.
Do these books like good for my level or
It's
for
good for everybody. It's good for, you can use it for
like people are in different levels?
you can use it to teach grade 5 kids how to start a business. Like,
Wow.
it's that like what I love about it is his books are just very simple. No matter the stage you're in, even I think you can use it to teach grade 5 how to start a business. I could yeah, even like somebody that just grade 5, even teenagers can read his book and study it. It's friendly with any tears. That's what I like about his books. And that people these days want to keep things complicated, keep things kind of within a kind of spectrum of okay, within the elite group or within these people that have this kind of vocabulary. But the age we live in right now, 2026, people are more enlightened. Social media is there, AI is there. People have access to more information than ever before in human history. So I see no reason why you should want to make things look so mysterious. Of course, there's some things that are personal to your business that you want to share, but some basic things that people can even search online and find. You shouldn't want to like hide it from people. He doesn't do that. That's what I like about him. Of course, there might be some things about business that he shields from, like a problem, but the basic things that would help you to like get the ball rolling, he brings it out and shows it to you. So his books are very good. If you are looking to start a business, you can get some of his books.
They were helpful for you also.
Yeah, very helpful for me, like running ads, outreach, creating your offer. That's his $1 million offer book. It's priceless. Like you can create an offer for your business that nobody will. If you show the offer to someone, have offers to my business. I haven't seen anyone that I've said my offer it's too maybe it's not worth it or it's not worth what I'm giving them. The most thing I get is too expensive sometimes. And I've really had someone tell me what I'm offering is not worth what they are getting from the product. So I think it's very good. If you want to start a business, if you read those books, I think you're on a good track. Just follow what is in the book strictly without adding anything. You can follow some of his other tutorials, maybe videos, but you follow those books very well. Take notes, read them. Because right now I'm reading his $100 million money models, and that's really giving me like an idea of how to make some adjustment to my business and things I need to do and just focus on pushing my business forward. So that's what I've tried now. Is there another thing you think you want to ask?
Why did you choose this guy? While there's many, in social media, like Tony Robbins, Tony Robbins?
Yeah, not Tony Robbins, but I don't know. I've listened to him. He speaks very well, but I'm not just a big fan of him maybe because of his generation and he's more elderly.
What about Ando Tate?
Who?
Ando.
Yeah, I listen to Ando Tate too. He speaks well and it's like I listen to him often. Of course, he's a funny character online and he uses that to make. I think the character online is to make money and to get his business moving forward. So I'm going to say he says some things. I don't agree with everything he says, but most things he says are true. And sometimes you live in the world, I experience them and you're like, oh, so this guy, what he says is true. So for sure, but I just think this guy resonates with you, meaning.
Do you know Iman Gadzhi? Iman?
Yeah, I knew Magazi too, yeah, but I've listened to some of his works. But just some of the things he does, I don't want to judge anyone. I'm just starting out too, but I just feel this guy resonates with me more than other guys in the industry. So that's why and it's more relatable and it speaks to the challenge of everyone. So
yeah, like I believe the knowledge is in books. The people who do shows and funny things like Ando Tate might not like have the real knowledge.
no,
Sometimes Ando Tate is misleading,
sometimes a controversial person, but he just needs to, as a human being, be rational. When he says things, you make your own decisions. So Let people make your decisions for you. Make your own decisions yourself, and you're responsible for every decision you make. You don't blame anyone for making a sick decision. Say, you don't be like Adam in the Bible when God asked him, "Why did you take the fruit from the tree of knowledge and evil?" What did he say? He said, "The woman you gave me told me to eat." Instead of saying, "I did it, responsible, I take responsibility," it's pushed it to the woman. And when the woman asked him, the woman said what? Said the serpent.